Hello, good day. It's always so good to be with you. This particular day on which I'm making this recording is October the 4th, the feast of St. Francis of Assisi. Francis was born into nobility. He was a devoted person to this world in the beginning, devoted to the things of this world, the good things of this world. But then the choice came to him, and he made the choice to be devoted instead to the things of God. And every day he reaffirmed that choice, choosing the things of God instead of the things of this world. This particular Sunday is the 28th Sunday in Ordinary Time, October the 10th. The Gospel for this Sunday is Luke chapter 17, starting with verses 11 to 19. And the first reading is from 2 Kings chapter 5, verses 14 to 17. In this first reading, we read about Naaman, that he was cleansed of leprosy. In the Gospel reading, Jesus cleanses the 10 lepers of their leprosy. When Naaman comes back, he's grateful to the Lord. Naaman is a foreigner, not someone of the Hebrew faith. Likewise, the person who comes back is considered to be a foreigner, really even worse than a foreigner, the Samaritan. They chose to be Jews, but Jewish in a different way than the Jews of Jerusalem. And they were considered as foreigners. But they were the ones who made the choice to be loyal to God. Naaman, and in the Gospel reading, the Samaritan. That's what this particular Sunday is about. The choice. What is our choice? Are we choosing God, as St. Francis of Assisi did? Or are we choosing something else? Are we not really affirming our choice of God daily? Or are we going in some other direction? In the second reading, Paul's letter to Timothy, the section toward the end there. If we have died with him, we shall also live with him. If we persevere, we shall also reign with him. But if we deny him, he will deny us. If we are unfaithful, he remains faithful, for he cannot deny himself. For he himself is faithfulness, infinite faithfulness. Choices. Are we choosing his goodness, or are we choosing something that looks good in this world instead of God's goodness? Are we choosing to be grateful for his goodness to us in this life? Or are we ignoring our need to be grateful? Be grateful often for small things. A good night's sleep. Feeling good today. The good meal we have just eaten. Our good friends that we are able to, and family, members of our family. Or are we ignoring our need to be grateful? Which is really, gratefulness is a way of affirming the fact that God has been so good to us. Now, here, each and every day. Are we not being faithful to him in other ways? By just simply ignoring him, being apathetic toward him? Are we being unwilling to die with him, so to live with him? In other words, is the life we're choosing our own life to live, or rather his life in us? as a prayerful people, as a people who each and every day say, Lord, it's by your grace that I live, rather than I wander off on my own and just simply ignore you. Are we lacking in perseverance? Staying on the narrow road, the narrow course, God's way? And are we going off in many other directions? Forgetful of Him? Or following or seeking just the good things of this world and being a people who just ignore the Lord except for Sundays? Many parents are concerned about their children, especially as their children get older. Their children go off into college and go off into their own life. They pray for them, that their children make good choices, that their life is filled with God's goodness and not that superficial goodness of this world. Going off and thinking only about their jobs, only thinking about worldly goods, only thinking about what I can get out of life for today. Parents rightly need to be concerned about the choices their children are making. God is our Father. We are His children. He's concerned about us. Are we daily making the right choices? Choosing Him first above everything else. God bless you, especially on this very special feast of St. Francis of Assisi.